This boy made his mother put her arm into the leather strap hanging from the roof beam. Then she continued weaving. Though this simple solution eased the soreness in her arms, it significantly slowed down her weaving speed. Years of weaving work had left his mother with permanent damage to her arms, so the boy spent his childhood looking for ways to lighten his mother's burden. When he grew up, he had a sudden insight while repairing a bicycle chain. By simply pedaling, he could harness the power to turn the wheel. An idea took root in his mind. He immediately found two wheels and some scrap wood, building a prototype of his first power loom. His neighbors laughed at him when they saw it. Even his parents thought he was wasting his time and urged him to get married so his wife could help his mother with the weaving instead. The joys of newlywed life made him shelve his machine research. But just 2 months later, his wife's arms had become so sore from long hours of weaving that she could barely lift them. Watching her endure the pain filled him with guilt, and he resolved to resume working on the loom. His wife fully supports his dream and even gave him all her savings to fund his research. He poured himself into the work, saying nothing about his progress to anyone. A few days later, he proudly called his family to witness the results. But seconds after turning it on, the loom's motor suddenly exploded. He had taken on high-interest loans to build the machine, and now everything was destroyed. He'd believed the machine would help him pay off his debts, but now the creditors demanded he sell his property to settle what he owed. His father publicly denounced him as a family disgrace. Even his loving mother was deeply disappointed in him. In his despair, he walked alone to the river, and hopelessness nearly took his will to live. He didn't return home until the next morning, but his wife never blamed him. Instead, she gave him all her jewelry to help him pay off the debts. The next day, they decided to move to the city to make a living. To support his family, he worked pulling a cart with passengers. A year later, he returned to his hometown with his wife and newborn child. When he wanted to bring the machine back to continue developing it, his father opposed him fiercely. He even poured gasoline on it and set the machine ablaze, destroying it completely. Only his wife encouraged him to stay true to his vision. In that moment, he had an epiphany. A wooden machine could never run reliably. He decided to build the loom from steel instead. During the day, he worked various jobs to save money for development. At night, he focused on studying